Hello, hello. How's it going? Need my monitor up so I can see my frame. Alrighty, ready. So that looks pretty good. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna cover today is this is the daily format. This is my second daily format video. I'm gonna try to keep these very quick and briefly go over these topics. It's more of a documentation of my journey day to day, mostly used for reference purposes. So, we can go back in time and get some details that maybe didn't make it into my Instagram food journal, or are not clearly, displayed on the Dexcom Clarity. So it's a little bit more contextual information for science. Okay, so this is more of a science journal of my health recovery journey. So these are the topics we're going to talk about: the food, the insulin, any experiments that we did, any results that I noticed on that day. So today I'm talking about yesterday. So despite what yesterday's plan was, I'm going to talk about what actually happened yesterday. And then really quickly, I'm going to talk about today's plan. And it's already 10:30 in the morning, so some stuff has already happened. Okay, so what we're going to go quickly over is our food, so the food intake of yesterday. So yesterday we started with some supplements. So the first thing I've been doing in the morning is before even these supplements. I'll highlight them here. Before even these supplements, I've been doing 16 ounces of water and then waiting 20 minutes before I take anything else into my body. So I did that yesterday, did 16 ounces of water for 20 minutes. Then I did this. So I did my supplements, which is these two bottles here for digestion. They're Chinese herbs, and then this powder here is for digestion as well. So I did those for digestion. The chlorella tablets are actually for the omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so instead of eating fish, I'm going to eat the chlorella, which is like what is it called? It's basically like, I think it's sea algae or something that the fish eat, right? The fish is really an intermediary for the omega-3. So instead of eating the middleman there, I'm going directly to the source. So those are the chlorella tablets that helps you with your DHA that you want, and it helps with your vitamin D absorption and stuff. In general, it's good to have, and also because I'm doing light therapy where I'm absorbing lots of natural sunlight, I want to have these to kind of help. They help transfer the energy using DHA, and I forget the exact details there. But anyway, that's why I'm taking that. And then, of course, I have my multivitamins here, and my silver. Silver isn't shown, but I did take the silver. So that's so I don't get sick. So I've been, like, my family was sick last week, and I didn't get sick. Both of my kids and my wife and grandparents were all staying in one house, and I was the only one that didn't get sick, and it's because I took these vitamins and stayed very diligent on it. I didn't get tired, so I know my body was fighting it, but I didn't come down with any other symptoms. Okay, so that was in the morning. Then this was my breakfast. So I've been really enjoying eating oatmeal again. It's higher carb, right? So if I don't exercise afterwards, I do go a little high. So I had stopped that for the last year or so, probably a year and a half. But I'm getting back into it. I really enjoy it as a meal in the morning. So I had that, and this is the first time or second time this year. So we're at the end of January. Today's the 30th of January. Second time this year that I've actually been going to these for the omega-3s as well. So the flaxseed, chia seed, and hemp seed all are good for the omega-3 aspect. But they do have fats. Okay, so I was avoiding these because of the fat. It's a small amount of fat, right? So it's not going to really move the needle. But I was doing a very restrictive diet from a fat perspective for insulin tolerance. So I'm lightening that up a little bit, seeing how that affects me for these specific fats, allowing these into my body, plant-based fats. All right, and moderate amounts of these. So this is what I had for breakfast. It was about 1 cup of oatmeal. And these, nothing else was added, no blueberries or anything yesterday morning. And then for lunch, there was some ceviche left over with a corn tortilla. So I've really been enjoying the corn tortillas lately. Although I believe yesterday my palate for them slowed down. Like I would deprive myself of these tastes like corn tortillas and stuff for a while, and really was craving them. So indulged a little bit and did my diligence around exercise and insulin to have that flavor. It was more than a flavor; it was more of a craving, and I think it was my body wanted something from the corn there, more than just I wanted to taste something more than a taste bud thing. So so I had this for lunch. So you can see I accidentally put a little bit of avocado on there. That was a mistake. I'm still trying to stay low on my fats. So I was going to do the seeds in the morning and then not have anything else for the rest of the day. So I accidentally put some on just kind of out of habit. But this is a really good cauliflower ceviche. Really, really good. I added some hatch green chili in there, and that corn tortilla. So that was lunch. And then I believe I also had this really good soup. So this soup has potatoes in it, which are really high carb, and a few other low carb vegetables. It has some leafy greens in there, onions, stuff like that. And this was a nice spicy soup. I had that. Took units of insulin. I did not need the 60 minute squats, but I did air squats at 20 minutes and 40 minutes. And let's see, my lunchtime. Oh, my lunchtime numbers were really good. It went up to 139 and just stayed down. Didn't spike over that. So that was really good. Let's see. So yeah, these are the 3 units of insulin that I took. So I did 1 for the taco, 2 for the soup, for the potatoes. So really 1 for the tortilla down here, 2 for the potatoes in here. I did my digestive supplements for lunch, but that was the last of them, I believe. So I'm out of my digestive supplements, and I'm hoping that I can maintain my stools at the same level. So, okay, so that was lunch. Now I think we are. Oh, so I had another one of these days where I was really hungry. I ate the tortilla, I ate the soup, and then I was still hungry. So I added to the end of all of that, which is a pretty big meal. I ate the raw carrot, celery. I had an apple. I had a whole pita with the raw onion, sprouts, and salt. So the whole wheat pita, and I did all of that on 3 units of insulin and 2 sets of squats. So, and I didn't go over I stayed in range the whole time. Oh, one point over range once. So pretty good. I'm really happy with that for all the carbs that I had. Whole wheat, pita, corn tortilla, potatoes, and 3 units of insulin and some exercise, light exercise. All right, and then I think it's this direction. So then this was dinner. Okay, so dinner, felt like I was posting too many images individually on Instagram, so I kind of bundled all of dinner together. I was getting the kids ready for dinner, and so they had some apples that were like half eaten, and I was cleaning up, and I was like, I'm just gonna eat it. So instead of throwing it away or leaving it for later, letting it get brown, so I just had an apple before my meal and after my meal. So I kind of had like an apple or two. I had just this tiny bit of pita bread. That's all the pita bread I had, and I had 2 bowls of the soup. It was the end of the soup, and it was just really, really, really good. Um, so uh, so yeah, it has the potatoes in there. I did my vitamins for the evening. So vitamin C, alkaline silver, and I had a hot chocolate with some soy milk after that. As kind of a little cap there. I did 2 units of insulin, even though there was a lot of potatoes. Um, this is my second bowl of soup. There's my vitamins. So I did 2 units of insulin, and I did my exercise. I did squats at 20 and 40. And you can see I did go a little out of range. Okay, so so my range is 140, so I went out of range from 645 to to 805. So hour and a half, I was out of range there. So that was less than ideal. Probably could have gone for a third unit there of insulin, which would have helped me get through that. And I did one more exercise here that's not showing up in our little markers. But I did one more. I was at like 134, about to go to sleep at 9:30, and I was like, I better do a little bit of exercise. So I only did 25 squats, and that brought me down, and I stayed low the rest of the night. Okay, so that was yesterday's numbers and food inputs. Now for anything unique or different yesterday, I don't remember there being anything unique or different. Let's see, yesterday I did take a walk. I took a walk around here. I did a walk to the bank with the kids, so I was able to, that's probably why this burned down a little bit further. That's something that's not my regular routine. So let's go through yesterday's stuff. So did not wake up with energy per se, but mid-morning I did have energy. I felt good the rest of the day. I did the low fat. So I'm considering this, I should probably clarify this. This is because there's an extremely low fat like Dane Ornish, but this is like I'm gonna call this the 10% fat diet. So I had a little bit of seeds, etc. So 10% is from fat. So I did accomplish that all day. I did good. I don't think I got 8 hours of sleep. I did not take a nap. I did my red glasses. I was not asleep before 10 and didn't wake up with no alarm. So I got to be better in the sleep department for sure. Yesterday I did run. I didn't do a muscle warm up. I ran. I did this, and this for my squats after my meals. I did my morning. I did an afternoon and my evening hydration. Did good there. Natural sun exposure. I did all of those. Let's see, I didn't do any affirmations yesterday, related to health at least. I did these. I have to break these out per meal actually. So the powder's once a day, the pills are per meal. So I have to spread that out. No coffee, no tea. I did do some hot chocolate, so that counts as caffeine in my book. I did not feel extra stressed or depressed. I took my multivitamins, I took my silvers, did not have the illness, an actual illness or fatigue from it. And let's see, after breakfast, what was I kept track of these things yesterday. So I didn't do any insulin after breakfast. I did 3 units after lunch and 2 units after dinner. 0, 0, 3, 0, 2. So yesterday I did 5 units of insulin compared to the previous day where I did 10. That's pretty good. My average blood glucose was 124. And I was in range 96% of the time. So that's pretty good. Okay, I did not track my carbs, fat, or this is supposed to be protein, my macros, macronutrients. I do want to track this. I just need to find an easier way to do it, man. So yeah, that's that. And now, was there anything? How was my mood? My mood was good. Yeah, I felt pretty good yesterday. And my energy was good. It wasn't bouncing off the walls, but it wasn't low energy. I felt like I had plenty to do all the tasks in front of me. So that was good. Now today, I'm planning on doing much of the same. So we finished our potato soup, so I'm not going to have any of that today and those carbs. However, we made some more homemade beans, so I'm probably going to be dabbling in the beans. And I even did dabble beans for breakfast, and I'm a little bit high right now. I'm at 194 because I didn't do any insulin, so I had one corn tortilla and some beans in a workout, trying to replicate some of what I did yesterday with no insulin after breakfast. Looks like the beans definitely impact me a lot more than the oatmeal. Okay. There's no new experiment planned today. We're going to the farmer's market. We're going to have some locally grown food. So I'm going to get the natural light that was captured by those that match my environment. So we mentioned on those later. Yeah, nothing new or different. It's just going to be the same old. Okay, guys. Daily check-in number 2. I know this is also kind of long. I'm going to try to get these down into 5 and 10 minutes. But time is not my objective here. My objective is documentation. So hopefully this gives us clarity on Thursdays. What actually happened on Thursday, January 29th. Today it is... I'm getting my days mixed up. Today's Thursday, January 30th. Yesterday was Wednesday, January 29th. Okay, so we went over all the details of yesterday, and I'm here talking to you on Thursday about Thursday's plans. I need to clean that up. That's a little wishy-washy. I should just talk about one day per video. Okay, so that's it for the daily check-in. Have a wonderful rest of your day.